Welcome everyone to a very exciting game. We have here in the blue Dr. Cosmonaut playing as their Gurjars. You can see him dropping the mill, getting ready to put all these many sheep into it. And here in the green we have Yasin. We've seen these players playing before, but this time, actually we've seen them playing, this time they're up against T90, official here in the red, playing as the Franks and Dave. Marauder here is Dave. Dave playing as the Bengalis. This is mega random, so let's take a look at the map. First off, it really benefits the Gurjars. 12 sheep. That's pretty nice. 12 sheep is pretty nice. To start out with as the Gurjaras. Not gonna be sad about that at all. Well, did he start out with 12? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 12 sheep starting out there for the Gurjars, and it looks like a fairly wallable map. Big wood line in the middle that is you're gonna want to fight for eventually. You've got a lot of wood around your base, but you get toward late imp, you're gonna be needing to get out into the. Now each player also starts up on a hill, and on each player's hill, 2 golds, 3 big gold piles. So 4 tiles and then 2 7-tile gold piles, as well as a 6-tile and a 5-tile stone. So a lot of resources. Looks like you got your general allotment of boars. Let's see, I'm seeing 1 there. Looks like only 1 boar perhaps here. Not seeing more than 1 for any of these players. I'm struggling to find any. Okay, there's 1 for T90. Yeah, it looks like 1 boar and a patch of deer as well. And a nice sized patch of deer, and Dr. Cosmonaut goes ahead and builds the second mill on those deer because he's got to have somewhere for the 4 extra sheep, 14 sheep he started with. That's going to be a massive advantage. And oh, let me take the scoreboard off. That's not accurate. There we go. Boar coming in, so you can see idle TC. Nobody really has any of that, and Dave here is you know, not at the level of these other guys, but T90 isn't either. So you got like a what, 2K3 and a 1800 player, and about an 1800 player in Dave playing up against 2K1, a couple 2K1-ish players. So it should be a pretty fun matchup. Now, it sort of looks Bengalis. Dave must be trying something with the Bengalis. They're not a bad civ. Well, they kind of are. At least they're viewed that way. Now, I'm trying to remember what exactly their bonuses are. I think they're fine going for archers. Both the Dravidians and the Bengalis are fine going for archers. Dr. Cosmonaut's got to be careful. He's going to lose his camel. Yep, he does lose his camel. That's not good, and that's kind of hurtful for Dr. Cosmonaut, who does have this very substantial lead in food. Just not going to have to make farms for the longest time, really. I mean, he can, but he won't. It's about 2, I guess it's only about 2 to 3 villagers he's got. Now, we've got a drush over here, Yasin drushing T90. Sorry, I was missing that. T90 almost walled up. Not quite. He's got this little gap back here. Let's see if he knows about it. Does not know about that little gap. He's got to check in a gap there that he does know about. So, this needs to be walled up in hurry. Not going to happen. We're going to see Yasin go right in there. And T90 thought he had this walled up. He doesn't. He's going to realize it now. You're going to realize it in time. T90, look. Oh, wow. Gets it walled up with the quick walls. Mr. T90 official. Speedy little waller boy. And he maps arena if you try hard enough. And he is checking this spot. Like I said, T90 knows what he's doing. a little bit of, you can see the stress here as T90 accidentally sent 2 villagers out here. But fixing it now. I like this wall. I was gone for a wall there, but this wall locks down this gold mine completely. T90 blocks that one off, and then he just has this little gap here to worry about. Now the Drush heading over to Dave. It's gonna take a while to get there, but Dave's not walled yet. He's got this gaping hole on the front of his base. So he's actually gonna have to rush these walls down a little bit if he wants to get them down. And maybe not. Maybe he might be alright. T90 can finish this whenever it feels like. Not really a rush at the moment. You can see we got one player in the feudal age. That is our Dr. Cosmonaut. Heading out with some scout pressure. Is adding in the farms, but he's got this great... yeah, and so... Dave is not going to get these walls up. Just a little bit late on this timing. The Drush and the Scouts getting here together. Gonna be a problem for him. Dave thinks he's probably caught out the first Scout. Hasn't. And that villager is going to be dead. Unless Dave's quick walling. No. Not gonna happen. Good try, Dave. Not gonna happen. Loses his Scout as well. So Dave is in a bit of trouble. Definitely. Can he get this down? No. Fails the wall as well here. He does have one more spot. He gets the walls up there. So he's able to get it up finally. And dropping a market. Interesting. This isn't good. This is a lot of pressure in on Dave, and he's not ready for this pressure. Clearly struggling with this pressure. And fully walling this to his TC. This one little gap here is all that there is. T90, on the other hand, in the feudal age, as the Franks, just now making scouts. So you can see Dr. Cosmonaut's team has 6 military to the 1 of T90's team, and a couple villagers ahead as well. But both T90 and Dave on the way to the castle age, both of them fast castling off of this. Dave just eats the pressure for breakfast, lunch, and supper, heading on up to the next age. This shouldn't be a concern for him. No, indeed. Not even a little bit. Couple archer range coming down for Yasin, who is... These guys gotta head up to the castle age pretty soon. I don't know what the resources are like. Okay, Yasin is close. Dr. Cosmonaut a little bit further away. Dave's base is pretty funny. Oh, he failed the walls back here as well. Not what you wanted to see. He's gonna fail this as well. Dave! No! Dave! Oh, he gets it. Well walled. Indeed. Yeah. And he'll be able to hold this. One villager is enough, really, against 4 scouts. 4 scouts don't do a whole lot of damage to buildings. Now, the militia are a little bit more of a problem, but they're not heading on the walls. And I think he got, I think Yasin sent a couple sheep over to Dr. Cosmonaut there. Now, T90, he's got a couple scouts roaming around looking for somewhere to hit. Now, night production. And that changes everything. Now, Dave, is he gonna, oh wow, the house does go down, but he gets another one up just behind it just in time. And we're gonna need to see something out of you, Dave. Some sort of military. Military is important, and you've got about 2.5 minutes before your opponents, both in Castle Age. You've got an opportunity. And it's going to be, we see what it's going to be. He's going straight for a castle. He wants to play with those Ratha. A very good unit, too, the Ratha. Yasin, almost in the Castle Age. What a game plan from Dave. Dave. What? What was that? What was that? What happened? He accidentally double-clicked back here and got this wall as well. Oh, no. Dave. No, you didn't. Oh, it's sick. Sickening. All these idle villagers. Is he playing on a controller? Dave. Build a barracks. If you're just build a barracks, dude. I love. Just build a barracks. Why not just build a barracks? This, like, come on. This is just not worth it. Got 3 town centers for Yasin playing as the Britons. Cheap town centers. T90 going all in on the knights, but the production's not there. This isn't looking good with Dave just bleeding villagers. Losing villagers. Dave has now lost 8 villagers. That's 9. And hasn't yet made a barracks. Here come the Shravamsha riders. That's gonna be 10. Dave, what are you doing? I don't understand any of this. Monks? First off, where? Dave apparently has several monks. Somewhere. Oh. Oh my. Oh. Okay. What? What is even happening? This is weird. So very weird. And they're both, T90 and Dave, both going to be pressuring in on Dr. Cosmonaut, trying to get rid of this Gurjara player as fast as possible. And going to be pushing in, and it's Bengali Monk Rush. And guess what? Dave still hasn't dealt with these 2 scouts. Like, come on, man. Like, this is getting out of hand. Dave's lost 14 villagers. Not the kind of start you want here. And Dave, just not paying attention. He's got people he could be converting, and he isn't doing it. They are in. T90 and Dave are in. There are monks here. Siege is coming out to take out the Gurjara player. So it's a 2v1 situation. And Yasin has really struggled to get military on the field. I feel like going for more of a boom approach, and does have an awful lot of villagers. I don't know what we're looking at. This is weird. It's just weird. And Dave's gonna die. Like, yeah, he got this walled in, and not anymore. He's gonna die. Dave's full dead. This is just GG. There's no coming back. Dave is dead. I don't think Dave is having fun right now. I think he's probably not super thrilled. T90 adding town center is going to change into a boom approach. I don't think that's going to do it for you. Let me tell you. Don't think that's going to do it for you. And Dr. Cosmonaut is not as dead as Dave is. Dr. Cosmonaut has 61 villagers. Dave has 13. Alright, let's put it in perspective. Let me help you understand what's happening. Dave is dead. Dead. T90's trying to save him now. He has 13 villagers. But it's at this point, it's like a 1v2. Dr. Cosmonaut able to do some sort of damage control and make this thing happen. As Dave, T90 is just going to have to sling Dave everything he has. There's no other option here. These monks getting a little spicy with the town centers. Although, claiming some camels, Dave making himself valuable here. As much as possible. Getting a lot of camel conversions. He's still got military in his base. These scouts have 12 kills, and those are all villagers. Dave's lost 27 villagers, still at 13 villagers. And Dr. Cosmonaut's got 65. Alright, yeah, this looks really bad, but he's got 65 villagers. Yasin is just chilling at 91 villagers, 17 crossbows, just chilling, just booming, like not really trying to do anything. Dave's still losing villagers. You're kidding me, Dave. I don't... But why are you still losing villagers? Now the monk's out of position. Like... what? It hurts. Man, it just hurts. Every bit of this hurts. It all hurts so much. And the monk's gonna be going down. Dr. Cosmonaut bleeding villagers now down to 48. T90 and Dave feel like they have a chance, but they haven't noticed the two scouts that have been in Dave's base the entire stinking game have not been dealt with. One spearman or one villager garrison would deal with all of this. And Dave, and this army's starting to die. T90's at 71 villagers, but 107 for the Britain player. And there's going to be so many crossbows. Dr. Cosmonaut is going to push this back along with Yasin's help. Yasin's going to push this back, maybe I should say. Now, Dr. Cosmonaut down to 30-some villagers. So, yeah, he took a big hit. The monks are all dead now. I think this is where T90 and Dave call it. Like, got to, right? Oh, they're gonna pop out with scorpions and try to make something happen with scorpions. No. We got 10 villagers. 10. Haven't made a villager in 10 minutes. What, are you kidding me right now? And, oh, popped out on the wrong side, and it didn't even work. Popped out over here, needed to pop out here. Dave's got more villagers under attack somewhere. Oh, back here. Like, no. Just stop. Just stop, dude. Just stop. It hurts at this point. It's just so bad. This game is so bad for you. Yeah, you're gonna use a battering ram. That's what these guys are. Battering ram on crossbows. Good luck. Good luck. And it's working. Oh my goodness. Can you, like, Dave... Why? I don't understand what Yasin is doing either. Like, why are you going? This is too many villagers. This is an overboom already. As a Britain's player, you don't want 150 villagers. Alright, you want 100, 120, 115. In a game where you're not getting pressured, you want as much military as possible. You can support pretty consistent crossbow production at around 110, 115 villagers. Then, at 115 villagers, you got 85 Arbalist. Go up to the Imperial. Like, this is just so... Yeah, good raid. Gonna do so much. You're gonna kill 2 of his 130 villagers. He has too many anyway. And this isn't actually walled up. Like, those 2 scouts still alive, by the way. 16 kills on them. This army out here, unable to get back in. Dr. Cosmonaut back up to 50 villagers. Got 3 town centers pumping. Has more military than Dave. More villagers than Dave. It's actually catching up, you know, not early with T90 who has 30, but... Big fight, big fight. This is just miserable. Honestly. Just not a fan anymore. This is like borderline griefing. Like, seriously. When you're this dead, you've got 9 villagers, and you haven't tried to even create villagers in a decade. In 20 minutes. 16 minutes game time. Haven't tried to create villagers. There's a castle up in your opponent's town. Sure, Dr. Cosmonaut has lost 23 or something. No, has lost 76. Sure, that's cute. He still has 31, which is way more than you do. Yasin is an imp, gonna have Arbalist way overboomed. I don't know what he's doing. 140 villagers still creating out of 5 town centers. He's got a castle. T90 is gonna go up to imp. That's cute. What are you gonna do there? Lose more guys? Oh, never mind. He's just buying a castle to put in range of your opponent who's an Imperial Age. The GG finally comes in. Painful game to watch. Oh man. It wasn't that Dave was just outclassed. It was the strategy choice. You can't just not go feudal. Like, not make a spearman, not do something when the enemy's in your base. If you get the walls down, you can try that. But he didn't get the walls down, and his response was, well, I'll just let my villagers die. How is that a response? I don't understand. Dave, a 0.34 KD. Now, Dr. Cosmonaut, not great either. T90, brutal. Good KD, 2.34. It's great. But Yasin just boomed his way into a nice win. Dr. Cosmonaut killed 1 billion villagers with Dave's early on. Society stats, let's see. Villagers max 29. Current 9. Total created 43. Now Dr. Cosmonaut, yeah, down to 32, but 108 created, 67 max. A lot. He got a lot more booms. He did die, but he came back also too. And he was actually really about his lowest point right there at the end. Like, where's Dave? Look at the timeline. This tells you everything you need to know. Look at this timeline. Dave's not even here. Alright? Everybody's at 4 population, and then Dave, nothing. Nothing. Well, sorry. That'll be a little more accurate. There we go. Look, everybody starts even, and then Dave just dies. APM stats. I want to see how fast these guys... See, that's the thing. It's not like Dave's not fast enough. Alright, 66 APM. He's faster than T90. Faster than Dr. Cosmonaut. And you're telling me that the best he was able to put together, that? No, I don't think so. Come on. Do better. Well, I hope you enjoyed my frustration in this game. If you did, consider subscribing. Drop a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.